Today we're going to be showing you 3 different ways that you can test brake fluid. An electronic moisture tester, a DVOM or digital volt ohm meter, and brake test strips.
First way we're going to show you how to test brake fluid is with an electronic moisture tester. What you want to do is remove the cap on your reservoir, put it in there, make sure it's in the fluid, push a button, and you see it's reading to the red, which is saying there's too much moisture in the brake fluid. So I would recommend that the fluid be flushed and new fluid be put in. Make sure you put the cap back on the reservoir.
So the second way you can test brake fluid is you can test its acid content with a digital volt ohm meter. You're going to want to set it to DC volts, and you take your 2 test leads, zero them out, remove your reservoir cap, put 1 lead in the fluid and another in the ground on the brake line, and your reading on your volt ohm meter should be less than 0.6 volts, which this one is. So this brake fluid's acid content is okay. The third and final way we're going to show you how to test brake fluid is with these brake strips. Take 1 strip, remove the cap, put the side with the small white pad in the brake fluid, shake off any excess strips, and let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes, and then we're going to compare it to the chart on the bottle. And before you let that sit, you're going to want to make sure you put your cap back on your reservoir to make sure that the brake fluid doesn't absorb moisture while it sits open. So now that the fluid has been sitting on this test strip for about 1.5 minutes, we're going to compare it to this chart. It's pretty dark. I would say it's right about between 100 and 200, and 200 is where you required to flush the system. So I would recommend that this brake fluid is flush.
Go.
Before you get started testing your brake fluid, make sure you have the proper safety equipment. Get on some safety glasses because brake fluid is going to burn your eyeballs out.